Hey guys, in this video, like I've done in other videos, we're going to analyze some specs. We're going to build our own PC on the fly, and I can show you guys how to do it step by step. So there's a new game called Subnautica 2, if you guys are familiar with the original Subnautica. So remarkably, based on this article, it says it's surprisingly low specs, even for the recommended specs. So when a game comes out, they have the minimum specs, as you can see right here. Ooh, what happens if I click on this? Open image in new. Nah, I don't know. It's acting up. But anyway, they have the minimum specs here on the left and the recommended specs. So let's go ahead and analyze this. So Windows 10 or later. So Windows 10 or later, which most people are probably on Windows 11. You can go with an Intel Core i7 13th generation or a Ryzen 7 7700X. GPUs, depending if you're NVIDIA or AMD, you can go with either of these two options. And then the recommended virtual RAM or the video RAM for your graphics card accordingly. Storage 50 gigabytes in size and RAM 16. So let's go ahead and build this out. First is first. We're going to shop around. Intel 13,700. Let's see, we can build an Intel or we can build a AMD system. Let's go to Amazon. And let's see if we can find these systems here. So we got a i7 13700. Let's see how much that is currently being sold for. And we can compare that to the AMD. Let's see. Do we have this right here? Here we go. It is right here. So how much is this processor? It is going for a price of $290. So it's kind of a little bit on the expensive side, in my opinion, for a CPU. Of course, we could shop around and look for something somewhere else. Let's go to Micro Center. I like if you're lucky to have a Micro Center near you. I love that store. They have really affordable prices, in my opinion. Here's Micro Center. Let's see how much they're selling this particular guy right here. Where's the price here? It doesn't say. Are they out of stock? HintSync included. That's good to know. Where is the price for this? It doesn't have the price. Allow while using this site. Sure. Let's see. All right. So probably it'll give me a price if I let them. So remarkably, I don't know. I can't see the price on this one. Let's go to the last stop, which is shopping.google.com. And we can just insert this here and see what we can find, shop around. It is actually a pretty expensive CPU. I may be more inclined to go with the AMD. Let's look at the AMD option. I have personal experience with the Ryzen 7, but not the 7700X. I have the 5800X. So let's go ahead and copy this right here and look inside. So we're talking about a price of, if things go well. If things go well, let's say $290. This one looks like you can get for $290. Let's see how much it is. The other alternative version. And then, of course, and it's actually pretty expensive too. It's not bad. Oh, okay, 265 versus what we saw before. This is not the X version, so we probably don't want to go with that. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to do this on the fly. Oh, 300. It's 300. It's still okay. So the Intel is actually a little bit cheaper. Now the other thing that I would recommend is go to eBay, and let's see if we can find something affordable on the eBay for the i5 13. Let's see. That may be our saving. You guys have to shop around when you're looking to build a system. Let's see. Let's see if we can find this. Look at this, a used version for $240. That's actually not bad. It's an open box. It supposedly should work. Look at this one. Even this one's even better for $218. I'm liking this. I maybe just settle on this $218, or even better. There's a oh wait, this is a bidding thing. Sorry. Yeah, they got to be careful here. You got to make sure buy it now price. Let's see if we can buy it now. Buy it now offers is what we're interested in. Let's go ahead and search for that again. And this one is buy it right now, so it is the F version. It's not technically the what versions are they telling us that we should go with? It doesn't specify, so We could probably go with this one here. Let's go with this one. So we're going to go ahead. That's our CPU right there for $218. I'm surprised. I thought AMD would offer something a little bit better. But what socket is this? So this is going to determine our... This is a LGA 1700 socket. So what we'll do is go back to Amazon and we'll type motherboard, and we'll put the LGA 1700. So let's see if we can find an $86 one. I like that one. What does it have? It has probably comes with Wi-Fi. It's a renewed, so maybe there was an issue. So it's a refurbished. So I don't know. You may not feel comfortable. Again, if you do have issues with it, you could always return it. So let's go ahead and go with this one, the $86. That's kind of hard to beat. So we got that there. Let's see what else. What else we got here? We ended up going with this CPU here. Okay, so we got the CPU, we got the motherboard. Does this come with a? It probably doesn't come with the heat sink, a heat fan. Heat fan, probably the heat sink. It probably doesn't come, does it? The pictures included are stock. Blah 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 blah. You will receive the CPU only, so it doesn't come with the heat sink. So what we have to do now here is look for a LGA motherboard or CPU cooler. So let's just put CPU cooler. Let's remove the motherboard version of this, and let's grab our cooler for our CPU. This is incredibly cheap. It could work for our purposes. Let's spend a little bit more money. We do want to keep that. This $17 one seems to hit the sweet spot. But does it have the LGA 1700? It doesn't. So let's type. Let's look for let's look for one. This is $34. That's a little more expensive. $9. Let's see if we can find something reasonable. That's LGA included. This $16 one seems good. It's compatible with this one, so we can go with this one. So there we go. We got the CPU. We got the cooler right here with the cool little lights. We got the motherboard. That's awesome. Now we need to focus back on the graphics card. So we can go with, I know these are pretty affordable, the RTX 2070s. On eBay, I can probably find a really good one. Even this one, RX 7600, is good, but let's go with NVIDIA this time. I am mostly an AMD guy, but we are going to look at, let's duplicate this tab here, and we're going to look for the RTX 2060. All right, and it doesn't say that it has to be super, so it's just 2060, and we do need at least 12 gigabytes of RAM. 16. Do we have 16 gigabytes of RAM here? Memory. Let's see. Make sure that is the case. These are. We want the graphics card. We don't want a system. We don't want a system that already has that. Let me see, guys. Sorry again. I am doing this on the fly. Let's do NVIDIA chipset. Not really finding anything on eBay. Let's go to shopping. And we're going to type RTX 2060. And let's see what Google gets us. So let's see. $200. That's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better. eBay pre-owned, $200. Let's see if I can find something better. Oh, look at this one. Okay. This is from Alibaba. I don't know. I'll be a little suspicious for that price. Alibaba. I guess we could consider trying that. It may be a little hard to get your money back. Let's see if we can find. Let's sort this by video RAM 16 gigabytes, and we want a price range between $50 or $40 up to. I don't want to spend more than $225 because I know I can find this card for much cheaper than that. And for some reason, I'm not finding that. That's very interesting. Okay, cool. All right. So what we have to do now is, for some reason, let's go back to that AliExpress listing here that apparently it says 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see. Where is it, man? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it pop up anymore. I don't see it pop up anymore. Interesting. Interesting. I'm struggling here, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Well, that's kind of weird. Do we still have this filter here? Let's go ahead and search for this again. Let's go ahead and do this. You know what? I just remember AliExpress. AliExpress. Let's look for AliExpress and find this card. I know they sell this card. I think they have it. They should have it. RTX 2060. All right, let's see what we can find here. There we are. There we are. There we are. So I've bought from AliExpress. I feel pretty safe buying it. And this is a super, so we're outdoing it. This is 8 gigabytes, but you know what? We'll find that happy medium. You're sacrificing 4 gigabytes there. We're not exactly getting the recommended, but you know what? We'll go with this one right here for $197. That works for me. All right, sweet. So we've gone over here. We've gotten the CPU. Windows OS, don't worry about that. It doesn't really factor too much in the price. We got the GPU. We got okay. So now we have to build the rest of our system. All right. So what we need for the rest of our system is storage. So I like to go with the SSD route. So let me go SSD. And let's get a nice little, let's analyze our motherboard. Our motherboard should have space for what is it called? The M2. So we could pop one of these guys in. That's a little too expensive for my taste. 500. This is why it's so expensive. Well, we can go with something like this. Kind of go a little bit more old school. 500 gigabytes should be enough for the purposes of this game that we're looking to play. Why are these so expensive? Oh, man, maybe the tariffs are kicking in. Maybe so, man. Okay, let's see. I want to get something good. $37? $27? Nah, that's too expensive. How about this one? Man, I want 1 terabyte. I'm gonna go 1 terabyte because we're gonna be doing a lot of gaming. So let's go with the 1 terabyte. If I can find the section relevant to terabytes, let's do the 1 terabyte here. And what do we got here? $53, $29. Okay, this is the one that we'll go with. Sweet. All right. So now we need a case. We need to put a case here. So PC case. I said, and we'll go for something. Look at that. That looks kind of nice for $60. We'll go with that one here. All right, perfect. We need a PSU, so let's go ahead and figure out PSU power supply unit. Let's see. First of all, let's do investigating the RTX 2060 Super PSU requirements. So we need something that's at least a minimum of 550 watts. So let's see. This one could work for $50. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better with a little bit more power. Let's see. I'm trying to find something, guys. Let's see. 600 watts. 30. This is the one, guys. This is the one I would go with. One thing I would try to make sure is that this has the necessary pins. Main power 24. We got this is for the I guess we could look at this. Nah, that's not going to tell us. This does have, it's a little bit on the cheaper side. I don't want to get this and realize that I don't have the necessary. Let's not go too cheap on that sense. Let's go with something that I know. This one, let's see. How about this one? Let's do this one. This is not bad. Let's go with this one here. All right, let's go with this one here. It has the 8-pin connector. That's for our GPU power. All right, let's see. Let's analyze here. We got all wires can be separated into the power. We have this. Yeah, this one would work. PCI Express. All right, so 650 looks good, man. Looks good here. Let me see if we have images here that shows us if it does come with what we need. I think it does. It really does. It should. For that price, we're definitely going to be getting what we need. Yeah, we should have the power right here. There, I see it right here for the CPU, so we shouldn't have any issues. So we got that. Okay, and I think that's it. So we got the power supply, we got the storage device, we got the case here for the putting everything together. Power supply, storage. So power supply, storage, PC case, the fan, the motherboard, this, and I think that's it. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PC parts. All right, so let's go ahead and do the grand total. I'm sorry, let's do the grand total here. Sorry. Google.com. All right. How long I've been talking for? 15 minutes, man. Jeez, I got to get better with doing these quicker. So we're going to go ahead and sum up our total value. We got $55. 55 plus 30 bucks plus 60 bucks for the case plus $17 for the CPU cooler plus $87 for the motherboard. We got a $219 CPU, and we got this is 198. There you go. Wow, what an interesting number, the 666. So for $666, we have a pretty decent game that's going to allow us to play this game here, Subnautica 2, when it comes out. I think it's already out or it's going to be coming out. But there you go, guys. Just real quick, we got the 650 watt power supply. We got the SSD with 500 gigabytes. We got the nice colored gaming PC case. We got a nice colorful CPU fan heater cooler for our CPU. We got a renewed version of the motherboard. And we got a pretty good discount on this pretty nicely good, very budget or a mid-range budget gaming PC. Very nice. And we got this from AliExpress, the 2060 Super, which is better than what was originally. Anyway, guys, I'll provide these links if you guys want to build this system yourself. That's it. Again, we just went through quickly how to do the Subnautica, I should say, Subnautica 2 recommended build specs. And let me know if you guys want me to go back to making more videos like this, or what I could do is make a video shorter and just spend the time actually picking out the parts with a little bit more, comfortable timing for myself, and we kind of go from there. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace and goodbye.